Hello everybody, it's me, the man behind YouTube. I am back with another video. Today is another commentary video, and this video is going to contain to Friday the 13th the game, for good news and bad news. So, let's start with the good news, but before I do, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to share this video with everybody that you know. Alright, let's get into it. So as we here have it on screen, this video is going to be talking about how we have a new Friday the 13th video game in development. And as you can see on the Instagram post here from Friday the 13th the game, we are getting official reports from Harry Manfredini, the composer of the Friday the 13th franchise and the movies, that he is now working on a Friday the 13th game that is not from Gun Media. Now, as far as the details are, is that it's from a new company, like I said, not from Gun Media. It's going to have more of a realistic feel, have realistic characters come back, and it's going to have a different type of feel to the game. And that is really, really interesting to me, and this coincides, that kind of confirms what I'm talking about here for a few reasons. So, this is the good news. Now, let's get on to the bad news. Alright, so let's get into this. The Friday the 13th game expiration license. The time has come for our license. Friday the 13th will expire on December 31st, 2023. On that date, Friday the 13th, the game will no longer be available for sales both physically and digitally. The game will, however, continue to function throughout at least December 31st, 2024 if you already own it. At this time, we've made the decision to reduce the price to $4.99 for the base game and 99 cents for each piece of DLC content. We will continue to offer the game and the title of the content at the price point right up until its removal digitally/physically. Storefronts of December 31st, 2023. And then they go on by saying, we would like to thank our Friday the 13th community for the dedication that they've shown to Friday the 13th game and Gun Interactive as a whole. And we are happy the game will live on a while longer and continue to be enjoyed by anyone owning the game already. Now, this in its own right is something that I think should be worth talking about. And this goes with what I was just talking about in the beginning of the video. They are making a new Friday the 13th game with a new company. So, it wouldn't make sense that another game would be optional or active at the moment for a licensed horror game, because the IP for the game already for this one is pretty much dead. And as much as I love this game is probably one of the best horror games out there. And honestly, in my opinion, no matter what nobody says, it does not compare to Dead by Daylight, and it surpasses it if there was no lawsuit. So, what do I think this means? I think this means that the game that we know and love right now is going to be shut down as of 2024 if you already have the game, so it's going to be removed from all consoles and everything that you play it on. And people that haven't bought it or want to buy it, we will have it for at least 2 more years. So enjoy the game while it lasts, because it won't be here for long. Now, I am very sad about this because this game means a lot to me. Basically, if you check out all my old videos, this is all I basically talked about was this game. This is kind of what my channel was based off when I got this game. So it really is sad to see that this is going to go, but I'm also happy because we're going to get a game where the lawsuit will not interfere with the game anymore. So that means we're going to get a new game, and we're probably going to get new characters, because it says that we're going to be getting more realistic characters coming back. Do I think Tommy Jarvis is going to come back in this game? Hopefully. Which one, we don't know. But my ideas for the game is that this game had no problems except it was pretty buggy and all that stuff, but a lot of people are saying it's a story mode game. I don't think the people want that. As cool as it would be to have a game that is story based on Friday the 13th, sure, but this source material right here for the game works already. It's perfect in my opinion. You have a bunch of counselors, have to repair certain things. There's one person as Jason. It worked. It was popular, and it's always intense. I will say this right now. Every time it's the last 2 minutes of a game, the music is intense for Jason and the counselors because it's just so intense. You never know when Jason's going to pop up because of his abilities. You never know. Is it going to be exactly like this game? Probably not. Is it going to be a multiplayer game? I hope so. Because it's just such a good game. Now, let's talk about what this new game probably could bring to the table. First off, it could bring a lot of things to the table that this game could not. First off, we could have all of the unreleased Jasons, or the Jasons that weren't even thought of but were created by Camp Blood, the modded version of the game. We could have that in here. We can have Tiffany, not Tiffany, I mean Tina. Tina from Friday the 13th Part 7. She could play a role in this. But a new game for Friday the 13th is, I think it's actually a really good idea because we don't want to let this IP down or die, especially because we won't even know when the series is going to come out. I haven't talked about that yet, but there's a series in the works that's going to be on Peacock. So that series alone is something that I can't wait to watch and everything. But that's going to be a while before that happens. And in the meantime, all we've had is the game to keep it alive. And like I said, Gun Media is not going to be working on the game anymore because they're working on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. So why would they want this IP anymore? Either they're just giving it away because they know, or 2, this just coincides to what I was talking about. They won't need the license anymore since they're going to have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. So it wouldn't make sense for them to keep it anyway, since they're going to be working on another game, another IP horror icon, and they wouldn't need to have Friday the 13th anymore. So, do I think that this is a good turn? I think it is, because this can revive the series because people love video games and people love Friday the 13th. So, I honestly think that this is a good start to reviving the series as a whole, but also the game is going to be fun, hopefully. So, this video, I just also wanted to say thank you because I've been looking at the views for my Friday the 13th fan film that I did. 11,000 views. I wanted to thank all you guys for that. I hope you guys show some support and love for the Deadpool one, because that one took a long time to do, and, you know, it hasn't been getting many views. I understand why, but, you know, that's kind of why I wanted to take a break, but I haven't done a commentary video in a while, and this topic just came up, so these two things coincide with each other. So I think that this is just a really good turn for the series as a whole, and I think that we're gonna have a lot of news in the recent comings of the horror. So I just wanted to thank all you guys for watching. This video was very, very short in my opinion, but this is just to talk about the topic and get it out there because we want to let people know. But yeah, guys, thanks you so much for watching. I love all of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.